Wanted just to share with y'all before we got started in that how I got to meet Terry and then Mike later on in late 2017, early 2018. Gina and I made a decision that we were going to move when Connor graduated high school. At the time, I was flipping houses, and we were doing well in that business. It was a good business, but I did not like the idea of moving from one location to another location and starting that flipping business again. That sounded like, exactly. I did not want to do that. So I wrote in my vision that I would find a new business, and it would be location independent. It would provide monthly cash flow, and it would be something that I could systemize and build a team and work my way out of work. And so that was in my vision for months. And I just knew that I would find it. It would come to me. I didn't know what it would look like. And then my friend Brent got interested in self-storage. He was in one of my Life and Air groups, and supposedly I'm coaching that group and have all the answers, but I didn't know a thing about storage. And so Mike Wagner graciously agreed to get on some phone calls with us and start talking about storage to help me help Brent. And so that went on for a couple calls, and all of a sudden, something clicked. I don't know what Mike said to this day, but something clicked, and I was like, whoa, like, that's it. Storage, that's for me. Like, screw Brent, I'm taking this. This is mine. And I think 3 months later, we bought Hinesville. I went down on a due diligence trip and met the realtor at the site. And the guy was basically a house realtor. He didn't know anything about storage. And he and I walked around the buildings for about 5 minutes. And I said, well, I need the data. And he said, well, there's some lady inside in that trailer and she can get you that. Do you need me? And I was like, no, it doesn't look like it. And so he left. And so I went inside, and that's when I met Terry. And that was a good day for me. I remember she was printing out all the data and everything, which was sorry data. The place was only like 20% full. And we were just kind of chit-chatting, and something struck me, and I looked at her and I said, what needs to happen here? What's wrong? And she proceeded to basically lay out the entire business plan that I had, what I was going to do. She already knew how to do it. And I was like, well, that's a keeper, you know. So fast forward a little bit, and I bought another facility, and I hired this guy to do the boots on the ground job. And he was a very nice guy, honest guy and all that, but he was no Terry. And I was like, okay, I've got 26,000 square feet here that runs itself with her, and I've got 12,000 square feet over here that's driving me freaking crazy with him. So when I went to buy facility 3, I wrote a job description for the person that I wanted to hire there and basically described Terry. I want another one of these. And I tried to hire that myself, and I did hire a nice girl, but she was no Terry. And I also started noticing, if you remember what I asked for in my vision, I asked for location independent, monthly income, and to be able to build systems and teams to work my way out of work. So I got 2. But now I saw that, okay, I'm still trying to do acquisitions. I'm getting these pesky emails and texts from ESS and just on little stuff. I said, I need to finish this out. And so at that point, we were about to sell Hinesville. And I just assumed that the people buying Hinesville would want to keep Terry, because I would. And I told her she was the best thing since sliced bread. And the second I heard the buyer of my thing say, I'm not really sure if I'm going to keep Terry or not. I mean, literally, I hung that up and I called Terry and I was like, do you want to keep working with me? You remember that day? And she's like, well, what am I going to do? I was like, I don't really know. I just know I want you around, you know. So that's how we got going. That's how she became my facility manager. And like I said, it's been a really, really good ride for all of us. Mike quit his job at some point and joined in, and when ESS failed us, they built I call it our call center, but Mike built the call center that's helping a lot of you guys now. It's been a really good run.